A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to our respected lecturer, Madam Shana Shafiza binti Sabri. Hi, I'm Fatih Hassan. This is my group member, Amira Farzana, Nur Farzana, Fakrushi Shakirin, Ahmad Rizwan, and Muhammad Lutfi. Today, we will virtually presenting our assignment 1, which is Power and Tactics by Vivy Yusof. Starting our introduction is our assignment focuses on power and tactics that has been derived by her regarding to the subject leadership and entrepreneurship. As we know, being a leader and entrepreneur is about to influence, inspire, and help others become their best version of their life, building their skills and achieving their goals along the way of it. Besides, being a leader and entrepreneur is came up with full of responsibility. From here, we can see and learn how she used the power and tactics in her business journey. These are little things that we need to know about her. Vivy Sofinas Yusof, well known as a commercial name Vivy Yusof, was born on 11 December 1987, which is this year she is approaching 34 years old. She came from a Kajang Selangor. She also earning her bachelor in law at School of Economics in United Kingdom. Next, she married to Fazaruddin Anwar, which is her husband right now, and a schoolmates during studying abroad. The best part of it, both of them are founder and co-founder for the Dark Group and Fashion Valley. From this achievement that she made, she got a reward as a board of director of UITM.
My name is Muhammad Lutfi. Today I'll explain about power bases that have been used by Vivy Yusof along her journey as a leader until now. There is a few types of power bases that have been used by Vivy Yusof. The first power base that I would like to highlight is informational base. Anyone who was appointed as a leader due to his or her advantage in knowledge and information is basically interpreted as using an informational base. In the article given, Vivi was appointed as the UITM Board of Directors by the Ministry of Education due to her idiosyncratic way of giving an education scheme in the fashion industry. The second is legitimate base. Legitimate base usually described as a competency or responsibility given to a leader in order to manage the staff and subordinates. Vivi herself as a leader need to ensure that everyone who worked under her custody was given a proper training, schedule, and etc. Vivi was also accountable to maintain a harmony and positive atmosphere among the staff. Last but not least, reward base. Vivi will give a gratuity to anyone who excels in their task. It is also work as an inducement to the others to work harder in order to seize the opportunity to receive a guerdon in the future. The reward base used by Vivi will also create a healthy competitive environment among the employees.
Cursive power that is implemented by Vivy Yusof. What is a cursive power? Cursive power is an ability that allows an authority to influence another individual to deliver a result by using fear and threats. As we can see here, Vivi know what the impact when she using this kind of power. For first, it can lead into a negative vibe. Second, it can reduce her motivational levels toward her staff under her. From this situation, her staff is uneasy to tolerate with her anymore. Other than that, when she uses these kinds of power, indirectly she give a pressure for her staff to finish up the task given. Last but not least, it will deliver a poor result of her staff performance. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nufrazana Miti Zulkarnain and I will explain about the difference between coercive reward and legitimate power. These three are actually examples for formal basis of power. Coercive power is the ability that allows a leader to force the employee to follow an order by threatening them with punishment if they do not comply with the order. For example, it will cause an employee carries out an order in fear of losing their job or bonus. Next, reward power is actually the opposite of coercive power and can be defined as the ability of a leader to give a reward to employees for completing their job or encourage them to do a job to get good rewards. There are two types of reward which are tangible and intangible reward. Firstly, the tangible reward is something that can be touched by the human senses such as bonus and gift, while intangible reward is something that cannot be touched or held by human senses that involve feelings and emotions. For example, positive feedback. Lastly, legitimate power is a power that comes from one's organizational role or position. For example, a boss can assign projects, while others will comply with all the requests whether they like or not because they accept and are aware with legitimacy of the position. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amira Farzana Binta Abdul Halim, and I will be presenting about why I choose reward power as the most effective approach in leadership. Basically, this power complies to the desire for positive benefits. I insisted that this type of power is the most effective approach because of its advantages in many aspects. Number 1, reward power is capable for increasing contentment among the employees. Well, employees are commonly to feel insecure about being devalued or underrated, but this problem tends to be diminished by the provision of compensation system. This could help bring about the financial security to the employees. Secondly, reward power provides the sense of job control and security to the employees. The employees will be willingly to participate in the goals and objectives of the organization. I would say that this is a win-win situation since the employees will own the objective and the organization are likely to be able to retain employees for a longer period. This method is more efficient since it helps minimizing the cost of new recruitment by double. Last but not least, by implementing the reward power, the organization is subjected to have intense internal competition among the workers. This situation can pave the way for more creative and innovative ideas or actions in order to increase productivity, relatively to the organization to grow rapidly.
The definition of rational persuasion is an ability to influence others, present logical arguments, facts, to show that it's valuable idea that can be beneficial to others. For example, persuasion is used to sell products, recruit teams members, and increase productivity in any workplaces. The reason why rational persuasion is the most frequently utilized among the other influence tactics is because it is an effective tactic to persuade other people and have significant impact in any workplaces. For example, the person that you are persuading will be unwilling to cooperate unless they believe they are benefiting from the deal. Other than that, rational persuasion is also focused on trust. Make people trust is the most important thing to persuade and influence others. As we know, people only buy something from trusted seller because we know that stuff we bought is original and pure. Let's move on to the next slide.
Hello, my name is Fakushi Shakirin and I would like to explain why I prefer consultation compared to other influence tactics. Influence tactics are strategies that leaders can use to change their employees' attitudes, value, or behaviors. The actual tactics that leaders use vary according to the situations and the desired outcomes. For example, middle management leaders use different tactics to influence their superior and subordinates. Consultation is asking for participation in decision making or planning how to implement a proposed policy, strategy, or change. Consultation is the most democratic and collaborative compared to other influence tactics. Most people will catch on if you use consultation as a means to pursue an agenda rather than a sincere conversation because we give our opinion to solve some problem. Consultation works because when someone provides input, they become more committed to the initiative. They feel involved and are more sincerely motivated to take action that will ensure success. The best part of consultation is that you cannot be manipulative about it. Thank you.